So, okay. The next thing is that from the previous discussion,
Yes.
we looked at the. So, from the previous discussion, we considered in web development, in web design. So, we considered the registration of domain, and we said domain is just the unique name that is attached to an IP address, and the IP address has to do with the server, okay, which means that we are going to host. So, and we mentioned series of hosting solutions, and we also established that these two solutions, these two services, can be rendered by uh, one company, one solution. Like we mentioned who go host, and we mentioned GoDaddy, we mentioned InterServer, we mentioned SiteGround, okay, and so many other hosting companies. They are the one that will do the registration of the domain, and they are the one that will do the server. Now, we for the to for this tutorial purpose, we said we are going to make use of host. So we registered a domain, and we registered the hosting package. I believe we did that for 1 month. Otherwise, as you see fit, because the main job now is that Host will send you a detail in your email. So Host will send you now a login details. So what you are now going to do now is, I'm going to then guide you to setting up your control panel. So that's what I'm going to do for you now. We are going to set up your control panel. We are going to create email accounts, a customized email account attached to your domain. When we get there, we are going to look at it together, and we are going to uh, set up we are going to set up the SSL certificates. Okay, we are going to set up SSL certificates, and we are going to install WordPress. So with this, we are going to set up every framework that we need within our hosting solution, within our control panel, for us to be able to work with WordPress. Now, when we
Yes.
now get to WordPress, which is the application we are going to use, we said the application is CMS. Is either we know how to code, which is that we are going to write our uh, web scripts, and we are going to upload into this control panel. If we know how to code, the next thing we are going to do is, if we actually know how to code, if we have done our coding, we've designed our website, okay, uh, we will just need to register the domain name and the hosting, and we'll get this control panel, and we would install this certificate and create email account. Instead of installing WordPress, we are not going to install WordPress. We will just make use of FTP, which is file transfer protocol, or we just log into the file manager account, and we are going to upload our content. Instead of using WordPress, we are just going to design our script, and we'll upload it directly into the control panel file manager address. But because we are not doing that, we are not coding, we are only going to make use of already built solution, just drag and drop and design, and use our
Yeah.
solution. So we really need to make use of one of the CMS solution, which is WordPress. Okay, there are more than WordPress, more than one CMS solutions. Okay, we have WordPress, we have Magento, we have Dropper, we have so many other ones. So either of these solutions, it depends on what do you want to achieve. For you to build a website, major companies, big time big tech company, dey make use of WordPress, okay, except if you want to create a customized solution you get developer, those who will develop different framework or different modules, and you can then forget about CMS, run your get your your codes and just use your control panel to live it. So now, from our previous discussion, our previous class, we have already set up everything and we have already gotten our login details. So what I'm going to do for you now is that I'm going to on disable this share screen, and you would enable your share screen, and I will walk you
Okay.
through. I will walk you through the process. Don't forget, our process is we want to log into this control panel. That is the first thing we want to do, and subsequently that is the only way you will be logging into control panel. Okay. And don't get it wrong, the first one is that now you have an account, you already have an account with Ugos. Now that account is to have access to this uh, domain and server management. They are the one managing it, so you create an account with them. So if you want to register another domain, of course, if you want to register another server, of course, and you still want to use UgoHost, then you go into your account with them and you just register another domain and another server. They are going to send you another login details again for that one. So every domain and server hosting that you do with UgoHost, they will be sending you different login details. So if you want to log into the first one, you would go through through the login details sent to you. If you want to go through any other, if you have 100 hosting solution with UgoHost and you are the manager, you will have 100 login details. So you will be the one to say, I'm logging in into the control panel of this domain, I'm logging in into control panel of that domain, and you will be the one to manage it. So we are going to do that. We will look at the login details. Then the second one is that we are going to create an email account. Now email account is for a customized email. Now when you create an email account, probably you use yahoo.com or google.com, but in this case we want to create an email account attached to the domain that you have. Like in my own case now, my website is mojeedfetuga.com. Okay, my customized email account is admin@mojeedfetuga.com, support@mojeedfetuga.com, what is it called, customer support at, so that one is always ending with at federal.com, at your own domain account. SSL certificate means secure socket layer. Most of the websites you go to, you always see that secure icon. Most websites without SSL, Google will not even rank it. Google will not rank it, and it's going to be saying this site is not secure, this site is not secure, please secure your site. So you have to install that SSL certificate. Now the last one is the WordPress. So we are going to do that now. So you can see these settings, this step, we are going to do that. Once we get to WordPress, now you have gotten Ugo's account. You've also gotten the details control panel details for that domain. That domain also have an account. That is the second one. Now we want to create another WordPress solution. WordPress will also have accounts. So you alone under this training, you are managing 3 accounts. Don't forget it. The first one is that of the Ugos that registered your domain and your hosting. The second one is the control panel that you can use to access your back end, your server. If you have any issue with your server, you go to your control panel. Then the third one is the WordPress that will now be designing. So 3 accounts. You know where to log into if you have issues. If you have issues that you need the customer, you need the domain register and the hosting company to help you out, then you log into your UgoHost. If you have issues like you want to create more email accounts, you want to remove that WordPress, you want to install, you want to do your backup, you want to do anything you want to do, you may need to go to the control panel. Then if you say you want to upload your content, you want to you've just written a content, you want to upload your content, then you will be working within WordPress. Most of the job you will be doing will be working within WordPress. Most of the job any user will be doing will be working within WordPress. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question? Is anything here not clear?
Um,
I know you
it's
don't.
clear. It's clear.
It's clear, as in it is still clear, but you will experience it now when you start doing the main job. Okay, now
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm having that. What's it called? Step. So I'm still going to. I'm stopping my screen now. You will take up and you present your screen. Let us see what you have for me, and let me walk you through.
Okay. This is my account on Google.
Good. Now this is your account on Google Host. Okay, good, good. What I want to teach you now, you have given me two. Let me remove this WhatsApp here. You have given me two. What's it called? Some. Okay, you are the one that shared. Yeah, okay, yes, you are the one that is presenting. Okay, good. Now you have given me 2 points. Now I told you you are going to access your control panel. Now there are two ways to accessing your control panel. Now the first one is through the message, the email that Ugo sent to you, and that is the best way. That is the best way you should be accessing your control panel. But you can also access your control panel through this Ugo host. You can just come to this place now, and you would just go to that application. You scroll down, you will see you see that one is domain, one is hosting. See one underneath now. Scroll down,
So
see
this one. Okay. Okay.
one
Okay.
one
Okay.
zero zero. Scroll
Yes.
down,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
One is your services, which means your domain, your hosting. The second one is your domain. Now,
Yeah.
where with Ugo host now, you have one domain registered already. You have one hosting
Mm.
service registered. Now you have also been given some rewards. If you are now using your affiliate, you'll be earning more money. That is another big deal. So there are two ways to it. You can click on that service. Click on that number one service. Now it is showing you your products. Okay.
Yes.
Now you see your website, your domain, which is calicartel.com, is now active. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's nothing on it. So under that three dots after active, yes, click on it. You can click on the details. There should be information beneath. Aha. So you will see where you can, under your manage accounts, you will see your control panel. You see everything here. Now you can click on your C panel here. You see one click login, your C panel, your file manager. At the left hand side you see. Now let me explain this.
All right.
You want to access your C panel, meaning
Okay.
control panel. There are two
Yes.
ways to it. The first
Okay.
one is Google host had already sent you a detail already in your email box. You can just
Okay.
pick that detail, and you will see your login details. You will see your username and your password to log into your control panel, and that is the best way. But in
Okay.
case whereby probably you forget your control your password, or you just want to click through this one will automatically get you your username, get you your password, and just go to your control panel directly. So if you go through this process, it means that you may not even know what your username is or your password. But if you go into your email box, you will be able to find your username and your password. So either ways, which one do you want to choose?
Let me check my email.
Okay, now do.
Hosting details, right?
Yes, now.
You have seen it.
Hosting details or login details, something like that. I'm not the owner of Google. I don't know what they are using now. Is it not what they use there? You will see there. No,
So where would
in your email,
I've,
boss.
I've copied. I want to copy and paste. Where would I input? I should click on
No,
this
no,
account.
no. You will now go to your browser.
Okay, okay.
You have nothing to do with this one. Go to
Okay,
your
the link
browser.
that is there, Abi.
Go to
Okay,
your
I've seen.
browser. Open a new tab.
Okay, I've seen cPanel username.
You are the one seeing what you are seeing. I'm not seeing anything. Just go to your browser, cPanel user. There will be a link. Yes, there will be a link. It will be calicatel.com colon 2080 something.
I've seen it.
So you can click on that link. It's going to redirect you to the control panel. You can just copy
cPanel log.
the calicatel.com/cpanel. It's still going to direct you to cpanel login details. But if you should click this one here on your Google's one clicking it, it's going to redirect. It's just going to log in direct. So what are you doing? Talk now.
I want to log in. I want to copy and paste the username and password they give me to my cPanel page. Saying login invalid.
I'm not seeing what you are doing now.
I'm coming. Let me share the screen to this place. Can you see it now?
I'm only seeing
Can you see it?
Yes.
This is what they showed me.
Oh yeah, now copy the Calicar.
Okay.
So you've gotten to scroll down. Okay, the first thing we want to do is we want to create email accounts. So go to email. Go to accounts. Click on create. Create.
Where's that create?
On the right side now, that creates.
Okay.
We will give it a name now. You can't put calicatel at calicatel.com now. What is wrong with this one? Which one is FA? Don't do that. Don't put
Something I want to remember.
No. Don't put at Yahweh again.
Okay, that's a name.
You see,
Okay.
at calicatel.com.
Okay.
You know, it is now confusing. What is FS clinical at calicatel.com? Now you can pick something somebody will remember. They know the name. The name is calicatel.com. But probably you pick admin at calicatel.com. Probably you pick head
It's for me to remember now, Abi. Is it for me or for other users?
For people now, users now, you will be running email now. Don't put admin capital A now. It's something simple. Somebody can. Okay, just create admin. Leave it like that. Admin at kalicartel.com. Now put your password. Generate password. Always copy your file somewhere so that you will not
Yes.
forget. Then if you forget all these ones is not you just come to your control panel, go to your email,
Login
generate
straight.
another password. Scroll down.
Come, I want to paste it. All right.
Yeah, now create. Now click on create. So you've created an email account already. If you click on check mail, if you click on check mail, click on check mail.
Okay.
It's going to load your email page now. Let me see what you are seeing now.
Come.
You know you are not serious. You are eating biscuits. Me, I have not eaten my breakfast. You are not
I,
serious. So,
I've not slept though. So
you've not slept. Do you
I will
think
not feel.
me too am sleeping? Click on that icon. Open under round cube or cube. Click on that one. Click in check open my inbox. Now click on open. Click on open straight. Henceforth your cPanel, everything is ready now.
Okay.
So admin at kalikado.com, you can give anybody your email address, they will send you mail, you will receive, and you can send mail, normal email. So you always log into this email account. Anytime you want to access this email account, you always log into kalicartel.com/webmail. You can see the address on your address
Yes.
bar. So when you click on kalicartel.com/webmail, it's going to take you to where you will put on your email ID, which is admin at kalicartel.com, and your password. Then you come to your account. If you create more accounts for other people too, they too will be going into into their email by going to their domain.com/webmail, and they will enter their email and their password. All of them will be able to access their email. Now let us go back to control panel. We have completed the first task.
Yeah.
We've created an email account. Now we want to go to SSL certificate.
Okay.
Click on this 9 icon at the left hand side. The nine dot
Nine,
dot
nine.
dot after cPanel at the left.
This one.
Click on it. So now go scroll down to domain, or scroll up to domain. Oh gosh, sorry, you are there in domain, abi. Now
Yes. Yes.
here we have your domain. Domain is kalicartel. You can see you have your domain, you have add-on domain is where you want to add more domain address onto this server. You have a
Okay.
server already, you have one
Yes.
domain. If you want to
Yes.
add more domain, you will go to Google host. You are going to register a new domain, you are going to attach it to that hosting site. Add-on
Okay.
is going to go like that, chap. Now scroll down.
So if you want to add other domains, other people's domains, this is where I'll put it.
And I had other people domain and blow your hosting. Who goes to just mail you and close your account?
Ah.
Agbaya. Scroll down, Joe.
So yeah.
SSL security. See, let's encrypt SSL. Let's encrypt SSL. Click on it. Now, if you go to your website, normal browser, and you
Okay.
pick kalicartel.com, you will see it's
Yeah.
going to show you there is no SSL. You can do it now, you confirm. It's going to show you that there is no SSL. There's your connection is not secure. That is what it's going to show you. Kalicartel.com is going to show you connection not secure.
Yeah.
Yes, this one is because you have not installed anything now. So Google
Yes.
Host is using that framework. But if you have installed something and you did not put on this SSL, it's going to show you connection not secure. But once you install the SSL, before you will see connection secure, and that is what you are going to see. Now you will see we have one domain, kalicartel.com, which we have kalicartel.com, mail.kalicartel.com, www.kalicartel.com. You will see the action, you will see issue. Click on that issue.
This one.
Mr.
Or
Man,
this.
under action, you see issue there. And now click on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, scroll down. Click on issue. So, kalicartel.com now has a certificate, SSL certificate. That means that your site will be secure and people can, access it, and it is going to help you to rank on Google ranking also. Okay, now we have done
Okay.
the second job. Now let us go to the third one, which is install WordPress.
Okay. So how we go about that?
Go back to your control panel now. You know that you press backspace, abi?
Yes.
That means that you are not learning at all. I told you that there are 9 icons on the top left like that will take you back to control panel. Then that is what I expect you to just go and click and get back to control panel. That is your cup of milk. No, let us now, if you want to install WordPress, you come to this software where we have
Okay.
Subtaculous. Subtaculous is
Okay.
the application we want to use. Don't use that one. You can use it, but don't use that one. Use Subtaculous app installer. Or you can scroll down to the bottom, you will see WordPress there. So you see WordPress here.
Yes.
Click on WordPress.
Okay.
Click on install. Click on WordPress, you click on install. Now, the first thing is that you'll see that the URL is https
Yes.
kalicartel.com. You now see it
Yes.
has in directory WP.
Yes.
Remove that WP there. Remove it. Click on it and
Okay.
delete whatever is there. Let me explain that. Now, WP, this is a directory. You will see in a directory. It means that if you want to install something now, like you want to install more WordPress, probably you want to start doing
Okay.
training and what have you, you can install the first one in kalicartel.com and there is no directory.
Okay.
Then you can start installing other things inside different directory. Each directory will be different WordPress, complete WordPress sites, complete WordPress sites. Do you hear the English? Each directory
Different.
will be a complete different WordPress site. If you should install now and you install into WP or into any directory there, it means that if you should go to kalicartel.com, you are not going to see the file because you did not install inside kalicartel.com. But if you should go to kalicartel.com / the directory that you have given here, then it means that you are going
So
to see
new
the
page.
website there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
So we want to install in the main directory, which is the main domain. We are going to have
Okay.
calicartel.com there. Now when you have other domains under domains that you have added onto this server, then you are going to see that drop down icon. You are going to see the list of domains that you have added. Then you can install in different domains. Mr. Man, talk to me now. I'm talking to you now.
Yes, 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 yes.
Now your site, what is the name of your site? Calicartel.com. Under site name,
Yes,
put the site calicartel. Put the site
yes, yes.
Calicartel. Under that my blog, you see my blog there now. Put Calicartel there.
Yes. That,
You can give your site a description. What is Calicartel about? The hustlers trend. Anything you want to. You can always change all these ones later. Just
uh,
put anything there.
that's the thing.
Okay. Username, admin username. I told you from the start that your your who go host has login details.
Yes,
Your
yes,
control admin cpanel has login details.
yes,
Your WordPress now
yes.
is having login details. They are not the same thing. So your username, remove that admin, put calicartel. That username, remove admin, put calicartel. Now your password, let me explain something to you. If you want to create password, make sure that your password have uh, capital case, small letter, and uh,
Alphabet or symbols.
alphabet, number, eh, and
Yeah.
what's it called, something that will make it secure, and it should be more than 8. So any of these idea can come in. You can hide it. You click on hide and you hide anything you are typing there. Okay, and you can just generate it. If you click on generate,
So,
now if you generate any of this password, whether for your control panel, for your WordPress, or for your Google host, you can go and change your password so that after this training, eh, your login details will be secure. Okay, so go and change your password. Don't give yourself a dick. Now you will see that the email address is admin@calicartel.com. So by the time we finish logging, setting up this WordPress, your email address will be your admin email address. Any correspondence will be coming into this email address. If you don't want to use this email address, if you want to use your Yahoo mail, you can enter your Yahoo mail here. Yeah, anyhow, na you sabi. But this thing is
okay.
just for training now. Just leave it like this. Scroll
Yes.
down. Scroll
Right.
down now. Scroll down for God's sake.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
Uh,
You will see
good.
install. Install. Oh yeah, click on install. Yeah,
This may
scroll
take
up.
3 to 4 minutes
What will take
to
3 to 4
install.
minutes?
Okay.
3 to 4
Kings of
minutes.
Can you see it?
No, I'm seeing 40%. It should not be more than, it should not be up to 1 minute. Yeah, it should
That's
be
finished.
finished now. See, WordPress is not heavy. WordPress is just 45 megabytes, and you should be able. You see now, you see your website is now on. Click on calicartel.com. It's going to take you to your website. Now, click on the second link, which is wp-admin. It's going to take you to the control admin board, dashboard, okay, of your WordPress.
Okay.
Now, this is the admin board of your WordPress.
Yes, sir.
This is your dashboard. Now, congratulations, you have completed installing your setting up your server, registering your domain, and now you have completed getting your site online. So now what you are going to do is that you are going to send me the login details of this admin. Me, I'm going to take it, I'm going to log in, then I'm going to be teaching you. You will be seeing what I'm doing, but don't forget, I'm doing it on your own server, on your own WordPress. So you can now
Right.
pick it up, you can delete it, you can do everything again in order to practice. So if you want to delete this installation now, this WordPress, where are you going to go? You are going to go into your control panel. Your control panel has
Okay.
authority over this WordPress. When you get to your control panel, you are going to see your installation under WordPress. You are going to click on WordPress. You are going to see the installation. You only have one installation there. You can delete it. Once you delete it, you can reinstall again. You understand? So anything you do
Okay.
from your control panel, it is done. Nothing will change it. And if anybody have access to your control panel, it means that you can have access. You can also have access to that control panel if you go to Google Host.
Okay.
Now when you get to Google Host, because that is the oga patapata, so Google Host has one click install to your control panel. So then from your control panel, you have install to your WordPress.
Okay.
So that is how the thing works. Now send me your login details. So I'm going to stop. You are going to stop sharing your screen. I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to login details. To which one are you going to send to me now? Let me ask you a question.
WordPress.
To what?
WordPress.
You are getting it. It's like you are really getting it. Now you are going to send me login details to WordPress. Send over the chat. Over this chat. See chat now. Send over chat.
I have seen it. I've sent it.
Okay. Okay. Good. I'm going to put on my share screen now. I'm the one sharing screen now.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So I'm coming to Kali. Shebi is K-A
KH.
K-H K-H Kali
A. Yes.
Cartel T-A-R
No, no, no. TAL.
T-A-L
TEL. TEL.
T-E-L.com slash
TARTEL. R.
rtcalicartel.com slash WP admin.
Yes. WP admin. Yeah.
You can see I'm logging into your Calicartel now. You are the one. You can see that it's showing that this connection is secure. You have done your
Yes.
SSL. Now I'm copying your username.
Yeah.
I'm pasting your username, Calicartel. Then I'm picking your password as you sent to me.
Yes.
I'm picking the password. Please, after this one, you are going to change the password. So now I'm on your own dashboard. I'm on your dashboard. So I'm not going to save it. Now me, in my own case, my Google automatically save password, but I'm not saving it. Okay, so it means that if you want to change your password, you come to this place, Kalicartel, and you come to profile,
Edit
edit
profile.
profile, and you are going to see your password. You are going to see your password. Where is password here? Username cannot be changed. See password.
Okay.
You are going
Yes,
to
sir.
generate another one. When
Okay.
you click generate another one, the one is going to give you a suggestion. You are going to, okay, let me click generate. You see, I've clicked generate now. It has
Yes.
generated a new password. I will now delete that one. I will now enter the one that I really want to enter. Oh yeah, and
Yes, sir.
it's going to be saved. But I'm not changing your password. So let me leave everything like that. Now this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard. Your server configuration shows that okay, that is your own cup of milk. So WordPress is very straightforward. If you click on this one and you click like this, you are going to go to your website, your main website, kalicartel.com, Kalicartel WordPress. This is your normal website. So this is what you want to start working on. Now our job is to design this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Now WordPress has post. WordPress originally is for blogging. That is why you see blog on it. But you can also use WordPress for static websites. You can use WordPress for so many things, so many functionalities. Under the functionalities, you have to come to plugins. You install plugins. Okay, so most of the time when you click on WordPress, when you install WordPress, you want to blog, you want to write posts, and
All right.
every post that you want to be writing, every content that you want to be writing, if it is a post like article, like blog post, you
Yes.
want to deal with this post here. Under this post,
Yes.
you click on add new. eh
Okay.
you
Yes, sir.
know, our job is not doing that. Our job is design. So let me
Yes.
just explain all these things for you. You click on add new.
Okay.
When you click on add new, you are going to have opportunity of adding a new post.
Congratulations. Ẹ jẹ́ pé kẹ́ ẹ sọ lórí Facebook láti rí jù ní ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ text. Text sọ lórúkọ. Ṣé ẹ̀dá tó? Ìgbà wo?
So now WordPress is using Gutenberg. You are going to add your
Is it
title.
what?
Gutenberg. I don't know if I'm getting this spelling. Bag. I know I'm not getting the spelling right. Let me just look over Google. Gutenberg. Okay, see the spelling here. So WordPress is using Gutenberg. Gutenberg. Them sabi. Is it? No, it's not Gutenberg. It is Gutenberg. WordPress. Gutenberg. WordPress. So WordPress is using Gutenberg. This is what WordPress is using. So it is about blocks. You use it to design content in blocks. Look at this one now. This title. Let me say training with Abdullah Fatah. A. So now this is the title. You can see the title here. Now immediately you enter the title of a post. If you go to this document, it's going to start explaining that there is title training with Abdul Fattah Kalikatel. So now you can see I start want to write my content. I start writing my content. uh I now say this training is for 3 days, 3 days on understanding standing WordPress as a web solution. Okay, now this training is for 3 days understanding WordPress. You can go and meet your mom. You can see this content now. This content, it has turned to a block. This is a block. This is a block. I can this content I can bold it. Just copy this content like this. Click on bold. This content I can change the text alignment. This content now, this block, I can change it to right. I can,
Okay.
this is a block on its own. On its own
Yes.
is a block. Okay. Now if I publish it, let us view the post. This is how it's this is the title, training with Abdul Fattah. Is written by Khalid Katel, the time, and see the content here. Okay, this is how
Okay.
it works. Now
Okay.
let us go back to dashboard. You see I'm hovering on Khalid Katel. I'm clicking on dashboard. If you come to your post, this one is a plugin. This is a plugin. You can click on post. You can click on all post. You can see the post that we have just created,
Okay.
training with
Yes, sir.
Abdul Fattah. Now you can see you can delete it by just clicking on trash. It has been deleted, but it is still within the website, which is trash. It's under trash. You can go to trash to delete it permanently from the website, or we can restore it. So you can delete some post and you delete permanently, or you restore.
Okay, sir.
So I'm deleting permanently. So that is that. Now you'll see there are categories. All the blog, they have categories. Categories, probably news, entertainment, information. You can just come to this place and you click on category under post. You click on categories and you create categories. When you click on category, the first category is on categorize. You can click on edit. When you click on edit, you are going to edit that one. Let's say this one is politics. So politics, you can just update it. Click on update. So what we are doing so far, we are still under post. We are still under post. So you can come to categories. You can see the first category is politics. You can click another one, economy. Just you can leave that one. That one will automatically fill it. You can put description. You can just add new category. You see economy is slug. You can say traditional. You can just click on this, add new category. You can see all the categories here. Now let us go to
Yes,
add
sir.
new post. uh well what's it called?
What do you think? Yeah, that's from the women's perspective. Don't you think that women have failed? Because I ain't so much.
This is one of my websites.
Okay.
So let me just say uh the topic is understanding WhatsApp. I want to copy content from that because it's my own. Don't copy my content to understanding WhatsApp. So now this is the title. I can come to
All
this
right.
place. I can say categories. This category, I click on category here. I click on economy. I can also add new category.
Okay.
I can add feature image. You can see this image here is the featured
Yes.
image. That is the featured image. This image here, if you go to the main website, okay, you are going to see the featured image. You can see all these ones, all these images, they are featured
Yes, sir.
images. All these ones are featured images, the one that will be shown to the world. And if they now see that image, they click on it, they click on the image or on this content or go to the video, they are going to see the video. So you have to always put your feature image. You see your featured image here, so you click on it. Now the image, we have not uploaded any image onto our website. We have not done anything uploading images onto our website. So we want to upload the image. The image is already on our system. We have gotten our
Yes, sir.
content ready. We now click on where we store our file. Anywhere we store the file, let me just pick. Let me pick this. We are going to upload image. Please make sure that the image is not too heavy. See that this is the maximum size. The image should not be heavy, and you have uploaded image. You can just give it an alternative text for Google, which is ADR. That is, you can put caption ADR, description ADR, anything you want to do. Just set the featured image. See, the featured image is set. Now let me now put content here. Let me say I copy some of these contents. Okay, I now paste. I just copy and paste. There is nothing special there. There is nothing special. I just copy and paste. But what you are going to notice is each uh text here is a block. You can see that it's a block. You can see that is a block. That is back for you. Everything is in form of block. This one too is a block. You can see the block. Okay, so this one too is a block. You can see the block. So it means that if you are editing this one, you can edit only this block. You don't need to touch this one. If you are editing this one, you can edit this one only. Okay, and you can also add more block. You can come to this place, add blocks. There are blocks. There are different categories of blocks. You can add colon. I'm adding 2 colons. So it means that this one will have 1 colon here, this another colon here. Now this one I want to add an image. Okay, I want to upload the image, or I want to get the image from a library, or I want to get the image from a website. Okay, probably I want to get the image from my library. I'm just going to upload the image. Okay, and this one I want to add a text. Okay, I want to add FAQ, frequently asked question. This is the question, this is the answer, this image onto. Let me remove this one. This one is a bit. These are tools. You just need to start studying them. Let me
Yeah.
just say I want to add text. I'm going to select a paragraph. Then I'm going to add the contents within that paragraph. Let me add this. So I've added this. Probably I want to add another block, and I want to add a video. I want to add the video from YouTube, or I have uploaded the video. Please, for God's sake, don't be uploading video onto your server. Don't upload videos onto your server. You are only wasting the server. Upload your videos onto your YouTube, and you will just go
Yes.
to your YouTube. If you don't have YouTube, just go to Google, create YouTube channel. You can pick up your own content on YouTube. You can pick any of your content on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe to YouTube channel because I always upload videos, guides. Most of these videos I
Now,
upload onto
what
YouTube.
is it?
Okay.
What is the
Okay.
keywords?
This one I was training somebody, so I upload YouTube. Just click, put the icon here, and you embed. So you can see your video will automatically be available. And if you want to, if you want to add a link, an hyperlink, you can just click here, put hyperlink, http mojeedfetuga.com. Enter. The link is already added. Okay. Once you are through with all this, once you are through with your content, your image, your column and everything, you are through with everything, you can just publish, and you click on publish. When you click on publish and you view your post, you are going to see your post. This is the future image. This is the content, this is the image, this is the video. Now, don't forget that we are only using the default, and this is the category economy. We are only using the default. We have not started styling the website. Yes, if you have started styling the website, it's going to look a bit presentable, something like this. It's going to look a bit presentable, or something better than all those. So we will need to do that later. I'm only just showing you the post because I know you will be working with content and you will need that. So that is the post. I've explained the basic of the post. You need to watch this video to go through it one more time. I always remove all this English. I always remove them here. I don't need them. I always want my dashboard to be neat. So that is the post. Now the media, we have already seen media because we uploaded a media file, which is the image, the one we upload. So you can come to this place, you upload your content. Please don't let it be more than 128. If you are uploading anything video, please use your YouTube and just copy the URL and embed. So don't overburden your website with videos. Okay.
Yes,
so that is on media. We are through on that. We will now go to the pages. Now the pages are the normal web page. For now we only have the sample page and the privacy policy, but it's on a draft. It has not been published. So we can delete this, like I've shown you how to delete. We can do bulk action. We'll click on everything we want to delete. We'll click on it and we'll click move to trash. We don't need it. Now this one has been put to trash. We can delete it permanently or we can restore it. Okay. Now under pages, if you want to add a page, you go to add new. You can click on add new and it's going to automatically use Gutenberg to create your page, and it's going to look like WoW like this one. You can see how WoW this one is. It's going to look like that. So we will not do that because we don't want the website to look WoW. So the first thing we are going to do, instead of us coming to pages, we are going to look at this theme itself, this layout. See how it is powered by WordPress. All this one, we don't want it. We want something better. We'll come to appearance.
Okay.
We come to themes. We click on themes.
Yes, sir.
Now we have 3 themes. Now for instance, this one is the one that is active. You can see how it looks. Wow. Okay. Of course it is good though if you know how to use it, but then there are some other ones that are better. Okay, we have
Yes,
this
sir.
one too. Let me activate this one. If you activate this one will be deactivated, so this thing will be deactivated, this one will be activated.
Yes, sir.
Now if you activate it, it's going to change everything about your website. Look at your website now. If you just refresh it now, you are going to see something new. You can see this is our see the blog. The blog is understanding WhatsApp. You can see it's now bringing something new. It has,
Yes, sir.
if you say I don't want this one too, let me activate 2020. You activate this one, it's going to deactivate the remaining ones, and now 2020 is active. If you refresh your website, you see 2022. See 2020, nothing special. Now you can say I don't want these 3. Like in my own case, I don't want these 3, I want to delete them. I click on delete and I delete the themes. But you cannot delete the 3. You can only delete, you must have one theme. One theme must be available on your website. This one, you delete it too. You only have one, you cannot delete this one. This is going to be the default. Now I want to install a theme. I want to install a theme. The theme I can install, there are so many themes here. I can go through all these themes. I can look for the themes that is okay by me. But for this training, we want to install Ocean WP. We want to install this theme. We click on
Okay.
install, and we are going to activate this theme.
Okay.
Ocean WP is one of the best, if I am not saying the best, free theme that you can, once you install, you activate. If you install, you must activate. Now
Yes, sir.
that we have activated, now if you come to your dashboard, you will see that it's going to request that you install some plugins, Ocean
Okay.
Extra and some other plugins, so that Ocean WP will work well. Now if you see Ocean
Okay.
WP, this is it. This is Ocean WP. But when you start installing the extra plugins install, you are going to have features. You are going to have features you can make use of. Now Ocean WP, Ocean Extra has been installed and it has been activated. If you click on your dashboard, you'll see Ocean WP has its own feature. Let me see. Let me remove this one. I don't want that. You'll see this Ocean WP. You see this setup wizard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one will help you. You can see under this, you see theme panel. Under this place, you see theme panel. All this one, they are tools that Ocean WP automatically have. When you just click on run the setup wizard, click on run the setup wizard, click on get started, you can select a theme, a structure. Like you can select this coach now. If you select this coach, this theme, this structure, is going to
Yes.
change everything to this structure. Okay, you
Yes, sir.
click and you click install demo. It's going to tell you are going to install all this. You are going to install these tools. These are tools that you must install, and you activate them. Elementor is a page builder, just like Gutenberg. Elementor
Okay.
is a page builder, and Elementor is the one that you are going to be using to build your website.
Okay.
good, you cannot be using Gutenberg. You can't just see the way the thing looks like.
Yeah.
But if you are good with Gutenberg, you are going to get a very good results. Okay, now we have installed the requirements and we just say import demo. So if you do this, your website is installed. You can change your logo, you can change your tagline, you can change all these, you can change your website icon, this caricature, this WordPress here, you can change it to anything you want by this site icon. You can change your color, you can change your link, you can just continue anything you want to do. You can just view your website. Now if you click on view your website, this is the website here. Now let me remove these two. Now what we have here is there is an error here, Abi. There is an error here. The error is as a result of something. You have to go to your settings, go to general. Oh, go to settings, go to reading.
Okay.
Now in this page, if you want to, this is where you change your page from this page, the way it is looking like this.
Okay.
This installation is not complete. That is why this thing is giving us this error. This installation is not complete. So what I'm going to do is let me go to the page. This page, let me click edit with Elementor. So this is why this one is doing this. You can see the installation, the Gutenberg that we use initially, the Gutenberg that we use on the WordPress is what is causing this one to look like this.
I thought that's why you installed plugins.
That one of the problems that Gutenberg has. That is why I only started with the WordPress at the post. Ideally, I should just come down to this one. That if you want to build a website, the first thing you need to do is go to your page, install Elementor, which is your page builder, and set up your theme. I'm going to make use of Ocean WP, and I will now use Elementor to start building. Now the first thing, Elementor is what we are going to use to build. Okay, and we are going to start with, I have installed Elementor. That Ocean WP help me to install Elementor. This is the header here. We are going to work on the header later. This is the footer here. We are going to work on the footer later. This is the logo here. Don't worry that there is color riot here, so you are not seeing everything. We are going to get everything right. Don't forget one thing. When we are in WordPress, I think we are in WordPress. So WordPress has post, which is the blog, has the page, which is where we now have our static page, and we have page builders. So one of the page builders we have is Elementor, we have DV, we have Gutenberg, we have so many page builders. There are so many Insta builder. There are so many page builders that we can make use of. But we are focusing on Elementor because Elementor is still the largest and the best, most used for so many building web build structure. So you can see Elementor has structure. These are the structure here. We have the section. Elementor is built into three levels, three layers. We have Elementor. We have the first one is the section. Okay, section is the main, this content like this. Everything you see here is a section. Okay, we have done it here. This is a section. This is section. Everything you see that is this color, big one here, that is the section. So within the section, we have colon. We have colon. We have colon. Let me see. Column. We have under section. We have colon. So under colon we have widgets. So under section we have colon. We have widgets. Under section you can see these three things. Section has its own details, features, background, layout, everything. Colon too has its own details, features, background, layout. Widgets also have its own detail, features, background, layout. So if you are editing the background of this colon, you may work on that. If you are editing the background of the section, you will work on that. If you are editing the background of the widget, you are working on that. Okay, now look at this. This is a section. For you to start a section, just click on this plus. This is a section here. You can select different layout of your section. This one is full width. This one is 2 columns. This is a colon here. This is another colon here. You can also select another one having 3 columns. This is a section. These are 3 sections now. Section 1, section 2, section 3. We have section 1, no single column. Section 2, 2 columns. Section 3, 3 columns. So section 1 that has 1 column. If I want to work within the section, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to click on this, edit section. If I want to work within the column, I'm going to click here, edit column. If I now put a widget, see all these ones, these elements, all these elements are widgets. All these elements, they are widgets. All these ones are widgets. For instance, if I want to put image, I can come to this place. I can just search image. See image here. See scrollable image here. So if I want to put image, I can just drag it and put on this place.
Okay.
Now you will see that we have a colon, we have a section here. I can edit the section here. If you click edit section, you are going to have the layout, you are going to have the style, you are going to have the advance. If you click on this colon, if you edit colon, you are going to colon. Colon has its own layout, its own style, its own advance. Now don't forget that we have added an image, this widget image. If you click on this one too, you will see edit this image, which is edit image has its own content, its own style, its own advance.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now let me say I want to put an image here. I click on this image. It means I'm editing this widget image. I am not touching this column, and I'm not touching this section. So I now ask somebody to do image for me. I have imported the import that we did the other time as all this image. Let me pick this one. I have picked this image now. Now you can see the image. The image is this size, I can just click on updates. If I click on updates and I come to this page and I refresh, I'm going to see the image as I have, uploaded it.
Okay.
You understand? If
Okay.
I want to have something to do with the column, I will click here, I will select the column, I will select the anything I want to do. If I want the column to have a background, I can select background, I can select border. This column will have border. I can select the text of, if I have a column, if I have a text within this column. But if I don't have anything to do with the column, I don't have anything to do with the column. If I have something to do with the section, I come to this place, I say I want this section to be full width. This section should be full width from this edge to this edge. I want this section, I want it to have no gap. There is no gap between the section at the top. I want it to have gap, probably I want extended gap. You can see gap here at the top here.
Yes. Yes.
If I want it to have minimal height, the height of this section, you know that this is the first. If you are looking at this thing on a mobile version, this is how it's going to look like. On a mobile version, this is how it's going to look like.
Okay.
Okay, so if I want it to have height, I can say I want it to be minimal height, and I want it to have this height. You can see. Eh?
Yes, sir.
If I say I want it to have different view, you can see our desktop, our tablet, how they will see it. This is how the desktop will see it. I don't want column, no gap. I don't want this, I don't want that. I'm working on the section the way they will see it in the graphics in the mobile. Okay, I can say I don't want this top margin. I come to advance. Under this top, I can uncheck this one. I say I don't want this thing to have this space. You see what I'm doing now? What I'm doing,
Yes, sir.
I'm closing this gap.
Yes, sir.
And I can say no, I don't want that. There should be space here between this and this. There should be space. But what I say, if I want to work on, this is the mobile view. If I want to work on the desktop view, this is the desktop view.
Okay.
Okay, and
Yes, sir.
anything I do on this one, I'm going to do what? I'm going to update my changes. So what will you be doing here? If you are building a website, you want to have a scrollable image, the slider you want to have at the top here. So you are going to give your graphics guy, anybody that is doing your graphics for you, you want to have
Okay.
them put a slider here. They will get, you are going to get them the size. You are going to get them the size of the slider, so that it's going to full here, full width, and it's going to
Okay.
be probably scrollable. And anything you want to do, you can check out different websites how they are doing their own. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so that is that. The second one is, what about if you want to work on this section, if you want to work on this column, if you want to work on this uh, this widget. So what about, for instance, I don't want image here, I want a text. I don't want image here, so I'm going to delete these widgets. I'm deleting the widgets. I just want to put a text here, and the text, I want to edit the text. I want to edit the text here. I say Kali Cartel. Kali Cartel the man of the sun. I don't know whether that is the meaning of Kalikatelu, but this is a widget. This widget alone is a title widget. How did I get this one? See, there are different widgets here.
Yes, sir.
Kalikatel, the man of the sun. I want to put another widget. I put text editor under Kalikatel. I say this one is uh don't take the risk you cannot handle. Okay,
Okay.
now this one now is just text, and this one is, if you look at this structure now, we are working on widgets, and we have put the widgets within this column, and we have put this column and this widget within this section. Let us say we want to work on this, and we want to put a video within this back. We want to put something, and we don't want that thing to be disturbing this content. You know, we have put content. We want to put something, and we don't want that thing to take this place of these widgets. So we can put that thing within this column, or we can put that thing within this section. So it's going to be at the back end of these widgets. These widgets will be available in the front, but that thing that we want to put, that we don't want to obstruct the widget, will be at the column or the section. For instance, let us put an image at the back. We now want to put an image on this column. You know that this is the column here. We want to put
Yes.
an image there. We now go to the background. We click classic. We click classic under background. We can pick color. You see, we can pick color. We can also pick image. Kalikatel. We can pick image. But there is a problem. The image, we want the image to be contained. No repeat. Well, sorry, no repeats. This is the image.
Okay.
So we don't want this. We want something big. So we want that thing to be the big thing there, but it should be at the back of the Kalikatel. We don't want to obstruct. We don't want to remove the content, this Kalikatel. We want this Kalikatel, but we want something at the back, and we don't want something small like this. So it means we are not going to use this column to do it. We are going to put that image at the back of the section. Let us see how it works. We are going to delete this one first. We are going to we have deleted that one. We now go to section. We'll come to style. We'll come under style. Under section, we can add video. We can add gradient. We can add classic. Classic, we can put color. You can see that is the color of the section here. We can say no, we don't want that. We want image, and we want Kalikatel, and we put it here. Now this is okay. We want this to be probably center. Okay, we want this to be, we can make it fix or scroll. When you say fix or scroll, when you scroll like this, the image will be fixed or will be scroll. You can see scroll here. You can see that is fix, that is scroll. We can say we don't want it. We can say the size. We want it to contain. We want everything to contain. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have Kalikatel here. Okay, we have the background image here. Now this Kalikatel, this column here has white background. This column has white background. This background,
Yes, sir.
we don't want, it has color white. We don't want color. What did I press? Sorry. We don't want color for that. What I did was I just removed this opacity. I remove it.
Okay.
So we want something like this, and we want this Kali Cartel to be big. The main man, Kali Cartel. We come to Kali Cartel. We come to this widget. We are working on this widget now. You can
Okay.
see we are working on this widget now. We want the color to be white. There must be no black, red. I don't know. That you will now be talking about color riot, the graphics, the design, the logo, the branding. We'll now be talking about that. Okay. Anything you now be creating ideas. You now be looking at, okay, how does this thing work? Okay, but you want this one too. You want to edit it. You want to talk about the size. Eh? You want to talk about the color. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to do, you can even make it. You can pick this one. You want to make it center. You want this one too. You want it to be center. It's like my data will soon finish. Okay, I may come back if my data finishes. Probably we have actually spent 2 hours, 9 to 11. So you can see, you can, once you are through with this, okay, you can just update. You know, you come to your website, click on this. You have something like this. Okay,
Okay.
does it make sense? I'm not, I'm
Yes,
doing
yes,
it raw. I'm just doing all this one. We are just doing raw. You first of all have your
yes, yes,
documentation. You know what you want to do, but the way you
yes,
will be doing it is just like that. If you are working on
yes,
your section, you are working on your section. If you are working on your column, you are working on your column. If you are working on your widget, you are working on your widget. And each level, you know what you are giving it. You understand? Each level has its own what's it called, information. You can edit with your Elementor. You can start creating ideas. Okay, let us continue before my data finishes. So whenever you see that I'm offline, that means that my data has finished. So you can just wait for me. I will come back, or we can just call it a day. Now let me just say, on this session now we have 2 columns here. This session we have 1 column. This session we have 2 columns. Here I want to put a header. I want to put a text. Okay, here. Okay, probably I don't want to do that. Let me remove these ones. I want to remove these 2. I want to put an icon here. This is an icon. And I want to put another icon. I want to put another icon here. Now this icon, I click on it. Probably I look at boxing. Box. Okay, let me just pick parachute. Probably I insert parachute. I call this one parachute. I click here. I put a title, and I said, okay, this is where I'm going to stop. I'll just probably put my services. I put that in the middle. Here I probably change this one. I put fight, anything, flight, okay, anything. I come to this place. I put an heading, and I put my support. Okay, I put that in the middle. Okay, and I update my content. So this is where we are going to stop.